The Charleston County Public Library System and students taking the SLIS 751 course on libraries, literacy, and literature have partnered up in an effort to design a literacy program that may be implemented to induce positive change within various communities in Charleston. One branch of CCPL participating in this partnership is the Dorchester Road Regional Library in North Charleston. As of right now, an analysis of the community surrounding the Dorchester Road Regional Library has been completed. At this point in the partnership, SLIS 751 students are conducting assessments of the ways that literacy is promoted within the Charleston County Public Library System and the effectiveness of those strategies. Before the literacy assessment of the Charleston County Public Library System and the Dorchester Road Regional Branch of the CCPL system, it is important to note some aspects of the surrounding community that will inform about a potential literacy program. The potential literacy program will be targeted toward individuals who are 18 years of age and older. 75% of the community surrounding the Dorchester Road Regional Library falls into this category. The average age of residents in this community is 36 years old. Just under 20% of the community lives in poverty. Racially, half of the population is Black. Whites make up about 40% of the population, and 10% are races other than Black and white. This information is important because it highlights a targeted group of community members that may benefit from a potential literacy program and helps to understand challenges they may face when unlocking key literacy skills. During a SLIS 751 online lecture, Angela Craig and Darlene Jackson spoke to students about the Charleston County Public Library System, its focus areas, and how they are working to meet literacy needs throughout Charleston. The 5 focus areas are displayed in a wheel format and include the following: literacy, community engagement, workforce development, equity, and educational success. Literacy seems to be the driving force behind these ideals because a patron must have certain literacy skills to participate and engage in their community, prepare for jobs in the workforce, speak out in favor of equity, and achieve educational success. Because literacy is such a broad topic, CCPL has asked that SLIS 751 students focus on creating a program that promotes digital literacy among various branches in the system. In an online lecture on October 27, 2020, Craig informed SLIS 751 students that she would like for members of the CCPL staff to be more literate in digital literacy so that they may help patrons and even non-patrons to access the skills that allow them to navigate and effectively utilize digital tools. Creating and proposing a potential literacy program that promotes digital literacy requires a solid understanding of the term. The American Library Association Digital Literacy Task Force defines digital literacy as the ability to use information and communication techniques to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information requiring both cognitive and technical skills. Some experts that specialize in literacy and technology claim that the term digital literacy is also very broad. Whether patrons are consuming information through a digital platform, creating and sharing information digitally, or utilizing a particular digital tool, each of these actions require a unique set of skills that may fall into the category of digital literacy. Therefore, a Charleston County Public Library staff member who is digitally literate will have to be knowledgeable about multiple areas of digital literacy and access the skills needed in order to assist patrons. In regards to digital literacy, the Charleston County Public Library System already has several resources and strategies in place to assist patrons. Recently, in an effort to narrow the digital divide among citizens in Charleston, CCPL has made 90 Google Chromebooks accessible for checkout for patrons. They are also offering 90 Khajiit mobile Wi-Fi hotspots for patrons to check out if needed. These Chromebooks and hotspots are available at 9 of the Charleston County Public Library branches, including the Dorchester Road Regional Branch. The Charleston County Public Library as a whole is very active on Facebook and Instagram, using these social media platforms to share videos and articles related to books and information multiple times a day. CCPL has over 13,000 followers on Facebook and over 4,000 followers on Instagram. Some of these users may follow CCPL on both platforms. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Charleston County Public Library staff members ensured availability by having cell phones that patrons could call in order to ask questions and get information. During the pandemic, CCPL also kept on their Wi-Fi, which enabled patrons to access information and other resources via the Internet. When considering digital literacy and the population of patrons ages 18 plus that are served by the Dorchester Road Regional Library, there are various needs that must be considered in order to create an effective literacy program. First of all, reliable and consistent Internet access needs to be available for patrons who are seeking to consume or share information, create media, or utilize a digital tool that may or may not be familiar to the user. The Charleston County Public Library System has already shown that they meet this need on a large scale. Because the median age of the population surrounding the Dorchester Road Regional Library is 36 years old, patrons and non-patrons that are considered adults or 18 plus need digital literacy skills that allow them to get or maintain a job. This can include the ability to complete an online job application, write a resume, create a presentation, or compile a report. Each of these tasks requires a unique set of knowledge and skills. Patrons who are ages 18 and above also need to possess the skills needed in order to evaluate digital information so that they are well informed and only sharing information that is accurate. In an article for Library Philosophy and Practice, Sunday Olaniran found that interaction with peers is preferred by adults and improves their literacy skills because they are able to gain insight from others. Discussions and interactive experiences can be provided for adults based on any topic, skill, or need, especially in relation to digital literacy. These discussions or interactive experiences may center around responsible consumption and sharing of information, how to use a new, unfamiliar, or necessary digital tool, or how to create media. It is clear that when creating a program to promote digital literacy, one must understand the specific goals for staff, patrons, and non-patrons in regards to utilizing digital media and resources. The Charleston County Public Library System has stated that they would like for their staff to be more literate in digital literacy in order to better assist patrons. This seems to allude to the fact that staff need to better understand the technology that is available for patrons to check out and utilize. For the next part of this project, strategies and programs will be created and assessed to seek to better meet the needs of both staff and patrons within the Charleston County Public Library System.